If you are still typing prompts into ChatGPT like write an email or create a social media post, and you're wondering why it keeps giving you bland, uninspiring results, this video is going to fix that. The problem is not ChatGPT. It is how you are prompting. And the solution is something called prompt engineering. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you what prompt engineering is, why it matters, and how to do it. In plain English, no jargon, no fluff, and I think you will see it is easier than many people make it out to be. So let's start with the basics. Every time you type something into ChatGPT, that is called a prompt. A prompt is just your way of giving ChatGPT directions, like what to do and how to do it. A basic prompt might sound like, write a thank you email, which is fine, but it only gives ChatGPT a simplistic surface-level idea of what you want. Prompt engineering, on the other hand, is where you go deeper. You add more details, more context, and more direction, so the AI has more to work with and it understands what you mean more precisely. Think of it like cooking. When you say, make dinner, well, that could mean anything. Now contrast that with a prompt like, make spaghetti with meatballs and garlic bread on the side, and have it ready by 6 o'clock. That is something entirely different. Once you start prompting with precision and clarity, ChatGPT will feel less random and much more in tune with what you actually want. So here's how to think about prompt engineering. Imagine hiring a new assistant for your business. If you just told them, do some marketing, they would probably look back at you with a blank stare. But if you said, write a Facebook ad that speaks to nervous dental patients, write it in a friendly tone, under 30 words, include a clear call to action and an image showing a friendly dental technician, and run that ad with a budget of $20 per day, your assistant would know exactly what to do. That is the level of clarity you need for properly engineered prompts. When an employee underperforms, it is rarely because they are incapable. It is usually because they were not given enough direction by you to understand what success looks like. ChatGPT works exactly the same way. If you are not getting the results you want, it is because your prompts do not contain enough detail and direction. Therefore, the first step toward writing better prompts is to assume ChatGPT is an intelligent, capable assistant that can do almost anything you can imagine. Remember, ChatGPT is a supercomputer sitting at your fingertips. You just have to tell it what you want it to do. ChatGPT is like having a brand new Porsche sitting in your driveway, but you only drive it in first gear. There's an incredible amount of power under the hood. You just have to know how to drive it. So let me now give you some specific instructions with examples on how to do prompt engineering. Now the good news is that this is not that hard. You do not need to memorize acronyms or complicated frameworks. All you need is common sense. Studies show that the average ChatGPT prompt is fewer than 9 words. So it's no wonder that people often do not get the results they're looking for from AI. Prompt engineering often means writing prompts that are several sentences or even several paragraphs long, and that is perfectly normal. Think of prompt engineering like giving directions to an intelligent human assistant in real life. Or better yet, flip the script and pretend you are the assistant. What would you need to know to deliver the best possible outcome? What details, context, or boundaries would make the task clearer to you? That is what prompt engineering is really all about. Putting yourself in ChatGPT's shoes and giving it the same information and direction you would need if you were the one performing the task. Now let me give you a simple checklist for building an effective prompt. First, start with the role. Tell ChatGPT who it should act as. This one item alone is a powerful AI prompt hack most people are not even aware of. For example, begin your prompt by saying, act as a skilled and experienced 20-year veteran of direct response advertising, or act as a world-class French chef. Next, think about your audience. Who is this for? Who will read or watch the result? This helps ChatGPT put everything in context so it knows the right words and phrasing to use. Then decide on the tone or style. Should it sound friendly, professional, conversational, or maybe even a little humorous? Do you want the tone to be assertive or maybe more reserved? After that, set the length or format. Do you want ChatGPT to output a 200-word article or a short paragraph, a bullet list, a table, or maybe a video script? Next, define the goal or outcome. In other words, what is the end result you want ChatGPT to help you achieve? Are you trying to inform or persuade or entertain or organize information? Giving it that purpose helps ChatGPT aim in the right direction. And finally, tell ChatGPT what to avoid. And that might include things like certain jargon or cliches or taboo subjects. You will not need to use all 6 of these items in every prompt, but these are your basic building blocks for effective prompt engineering. Let's see how prompt engineering looks in real life. Imagine you want to use ChatGPT to create a short welcome video for your business. A simple prompt might look like this. Write a script for a welcome video. Well, that ain't going to get the job done. You have not told ChatGPT anything about what you want to say in the welcome video, or who you're talking to, or how long it should be. Nothing. Now here's an example of using prompt engineering to write a proper prompt for creating a welcome video. Act as an experienced marketing copywriter who specializes in small business video intros. Write a 90-second script that introduces our team of 5 people at your business name and invites viewers to book a free consultation. Keep it friendly, conversational, and confident, not salesy. Include one clear call to action at the end of the video that tells people exactly how to book a consultation. The audience for this video is potential clients seeing or hearing about us for the first time. This will produce a much stronger result than a vague prompt like, write a script for a welcome video. Now let's step outside of the business world for a second. Imagine you're planning a Thanksgiving dinner. You only have one oven, but you want everything ready by 5 p.m. A short prompt might be, plan Thanksgiving dinner. Well, this prompt would probably result in ChatGPT just giving you a list of possible Thanksgiving dishes. So instead, here's how to engineer a much better prompt. Plan a full Thanksgiving dinner for 10 people using only one oven. Dinner is at 5 p.m. and include a detailed cooking schedule that covers preheating the oven, roasting a 20-pound turkey, preparing side dishes, boiling potatoes for mashed potatoes, and timing for rolls and salad prep. Let me know if there's anything that can be made a day in advance, and then organize it as a timeline so everything is ready at 5 p.m. ChatGPT will then coordinate the whole day, oven timing, prep order, and side dish preparations, so everything is perfectly ready by 5 p.m. I have personally used this exact approach for the last 2 years, and it is magical. It absolutely works as advertised. So this is the power of prompt engineering. It's not about being fancy, it's about providing ChatGPT with plenty of details and direction. And as computer programmers have said for decades, GIGO, garbage in, garbage out. Your output is only as good as your input. But there is one more important element that needs to be baked into your prompt engineering process, and that is this: iteration. No matter how good your initial prompt is, even if you follow the prompt engineering framework and write a really strong prompt, the first output from ChatGPT is almost never going to be exactly what you're looking for. It might get you 80 or 90% of the way to the finish line, but it is almost never going to be 100% perfect. That is why iteration needs to be baked into the prompt engineering process. Iteration is completely normal, natural, and to be expected. You are going to have to go through a few iterative loops to get the output you want. And I mention this because some people expect ChatGPT to magically spit out perfect results the first time. That is just not realistic. AI tools are incredible at what they can do. They can save you an incredible amount of time and produce results that are often better than what you could do on your own. But you still have to work with AI so the output hits your bullseye. But even factoring in a few iterative loops, AI is still going to get you to your final destination way faster than if you tried doing it manually on your own. And once you start using prompt engineering rather than just short, simple prompts, you're going to see the quality of your results go up significantly. Because now you're giving ChatGPT clear context, enough detail, and shaping the output through a few quick iterations. And here's the best part. The more you practice prompt engineering, the faster you get. It is a skill definitely worth learning. From there, the possibilities open up fast. You can start using AI to handle all kinds of tasks, or streamline projects, or free up time for higher value work, all without needing to be technical. If that sounds interesting, make sure to check out my video, How to Automate Your Business with AI, No Tech Skills Needed. In that video, I show you practical ways to connect the dots and have AI quietly take care of things in the background while you focus on what really matters for your business. I'll see you there.